On this segment of Build It Better, we're in Houston, Texas, and we're standing in front of a vintage 80s or 90s office complex, multi-story, multi-building, and it's going through a major facelift with a lot of new tenants moving in. There's one tenant that's taking multiple floors, and they have miles of corridors separating the perimeter offices from the interior offices. And separating those offices from the corridor is a bulkhead. And traditionally that was going to be made out of stud and track, but it's being made here out of simple soffit. And then dirt partitions are attaching to it. So we're going to go in upstairs to check out how the simple soffit is really changing the way that this project is being built. I have Sal Taramina here, and Sal's with Karsten Interiors, and they're doing all the work on this multi-story project. What they're using is simple soffit, and they're doing multiple bulkheads, soffit bulkheads throughout this project that ultimately dirt partitions are going to tie up into underneath. And it's just, you know, like you see up here, it's all these cut up offices and hallways and these soffits running throughout the project. How did they design this when on the plans when y'all were taking this off?
Well, originally we had studs. We'd have to put track at the deck, then run your studs down, and then put track at the bottom, and then run your studs across. It was 16 on center, maybe 24 at best.
Yeah, so that's, I mean, shooting the track up, dropping the studs, even 24 on center. You know, that's a lot of time.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot. It takes a lot of time.
It also, you know, congests the plenum, you know, with more studs going to structure for your MEP trades.
Yes, the MEPs would have had a lot harder time to get through that structure.
Well, how did, you know, when you came to the simple soffit, how did the simple soffit work? How did you hang it?
So first we shot wires, and we put two wires, one in this hole and one in another hole over here. And then we got 3 cams. This is a 10-inch piece, so we put one here and down here in the corner. And since this is only 6 inches, we only had to put a cam on this side.
Gotcha.
Similar to Shiny 90. And then we had to brace it off every 4 foot. These can be placed 48 inches on center. So we had two 4-foot T's that we had to connect for each simple soffit.
So basically, I mean, with 3 runs of cam, 2 runs of T's, and a main runner every 4 feet, your biggest item in this whole soffit is all of your cam, your utility angle.
Correct.
And you know, with the simple soffit, you know, the cost for the simple soffit's a little bit more, you know, than a normal main runner. But in light of the fact that this only makes up about 18% of your soffit, 20% of your soffit, was that a big impact?
If you go 16 on center, now I'm doing 4 drops instead of 1. It almost makes up for itself. And then on the production side, it really helped with the production.
Thanks, Sal. Your team did some beautiful work on this project. To get an idea of what you could save, we ran the 2,400 running feet of soffit condition on this project through our time, material, and labor savings calculator. A project like this could save $10,000 while also reducing your labor from 57.4 to 16 man days, all by changing your framing from 16-inch on center stud and track to 48 inches on center simple soffit and drywall grid. Thank you for coming with me on this episode of Build It Better. If you want to learn more about simple soffits, go to armstrongceilings.com/simple soffit. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.